Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to 5 Questions With. Last week, we had some amazing guests on the show, and boy, did we deep dive into their worlds. But here's the best part. We also uncovered their fun and playful sides. Our host, Scott Fullerton, has a treat for you today. You see, 5 Questions isn't just about serious stuff. We like to keep it light and quirky, too. We ask questions that let our guests show their wonderfully unique and playful sides. Imagine this. What would they do if they woke up as a squirrel one day? Or what's their favorite ice cream flavor that describes their personality? It's all about bringing out their hidden quirks and having a blast along the way. We believe that even the most successful and accomplished individuals have a fun side, and we're here to celebrate that. So get ready to witness the fun and playful side of our extraordinary guests. You'll laugh, you'll smile, and you might just discover a thing or two about them that you never knew. So sit back, grab a drink, and get ready for the show.
Hey everyone, if it's Tuesday, it's time for another 5 Questions With, and right back here in the studio with me, the amazing writer, director, and actor, Mr. Corey Sherman is back with us. Corey, how we doing, buddy?
Doing great.
Hey, we had a great conversation with Corey last week. If you missed it, be sure to check the link down below. His feature film debut, Big Boys, that has just been rocketing through the film circuit for the last year, is now available. It's got its big premiere last week in Beverly Hills. So congratulations, my friend.
Thank you so much.
You ready to play a little 5 questions?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, let's get to it. Now, you've worked with Adult Swim. You've had some fun characters that you've created throughout the years. I love watching your shorts. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever done to get into a character for a role?
Let me think about that. Well, I played a role in my friend Matt McClung's short film where I was a character who was stalking his ex-girlfriend online. And whenever I would be looking at her online, I would appear to her in reality as this man standing there in nothing but in like tidy whities and white socks and just like looming over her. And so I think getting into the mindset of wearing that on set and just basically behaving like a ghoul was that was something I needed to prepare myself for. But I think it turned out well.
You have had some quirky characters, my friend. I think the cell phone character was probably my craziest. I think that was just insane.
Oh, well, that one was tough because I was doing that on set, but like nobody was laughing. And obviously they shouldn't have been laughing because it's like they're a crew, they're working, but I'm like behaving like such like a monkey, and it was just dead silence. And so that was sort of like a leap of faith of like, man, I hope this works.
It was hilarious. It was a little bizarre, but I had so much fun with it. All right, question number 2. We talked a little bit about the interview that you're looking to branch out. Of course, you had your first feature, but now we're looking at other projects. What's a film, if you could direct a film in any genre that you haven't explored yet, which genre would be the first one you would choose to go into?
I've been thinking about this recently. I would really want to make basically a hard slice of life movie. Like a movie like Slacker is like one of my favorite movies ever. And it's like very conceptual because it's just like the movie follows one character and it gets passed off to the next and the next and the next. It has no like central plot. So in that sense, it's like very experimental, but it's also so funny and easy to watch. And just like it has like a very sort of like sunny, light, breezy disposition. And it's like that kind of movie is a movie that I dream of making. It's sort of a high concept slice of life movie.
With your style, my friend, you would kill that. That's a great idea. I love that. Bring something like that out for us. All right, question number 3. As we talked about a second ago, you've created some memorable characters. If you could swap lives with any of your characters from film or television for just one day, which would be the most fun to switch with, and what would you get up to?
I played there was a character I voiced for this cartoon I made in college called Billiams, and his name is Matthias, and he is a gay Austrian wolf who's doing like a foreign exchange program at a liberal arts college called Billions in the States. And he just spends a lot of time going to gay bars and liberal arts classes and is really just like really upbeat and chipper and doesn't let anything get him down. He rolls with the punches. So I think he would be a fun person to be, or a fun wolf to be.
Nice. That's a fun series. Watch that, guys. I saw a couple of those. Those were pretty funny. All righty. And question number 4. What's the weirdest or maybe most sagest piece of advice you've ever got on acting or directing? What was the weirdest and maybe what was the best? Give me 2 answers on this one.
I don't know about weirdest, but best. I mean, one thing that I've just been thinking about recently is just the advice of getting options. You know, when you're on set, it's like it's easy to think that you know exactly what the movie needs, but when you're in the edit, it's a totally different thing. And it's like sitting there in the calm of the edit bay and watching it. It's like the movie functions in a totally different way. And you're like, oh, I thought we needed this one thing, but it really needs to come off a slightly different way. And so it's like just giving yourself these options and these different choices to play around with in the edit is so valuable. And I think really listening to your actors and seeing what your actors' instincts are, and then also following your own instincts and basically understanding. I was talking to my friend Ryan about it, and I thought he put it well, which is sort of like directing is also sort of just like gathering assets. And that was a helpful way for me to think about it, because I think the less that you're like, it can only be one way, I think the better the movie comes out to be, in my experience.
That's brilliant. I love that. I was talking to some of my actor friends the other day. That's what we were talking about, different styles. And they said they love a good director that lets them play with give them what they want for the first take, but then play a couple times afterwards where they can kind of bring their own thing to it. And it really does give the director a lot of options, and it gives the actors a little breathing room to kind of explore their craft too, right?
Totally. Yeah.
Nice. All right. And question number 5. What's maybe one thing about you that would surprise your fans or the people who've seen your movies?
I'm trying to think about this one. Maybe
no deep dark secrets, just something quirky or fun that may not.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I type with only my middle fingers, and I've done that since I was a kid. I just type like this. Yeah. And I'm not unlearning it anytime soon because it works.
I like it. That is something new that we would not have known about you. That's pretty exciting. All right. Very good. Well, Corey Sherman, you made it through 5 questions. Guys, the film is called Big Boys. It's available right now in LA. It's going to be coming soon to a wider release. It's going to be coming to streaming and video on demand. So be sure to check out this amazing film. Corey, remind everyone the website for the film and how they can follow you on social media, my friend.
Yeah, so the website for the movie is at bigboysfilm.com, and you can follow me at Core Sherm on Instagram.
Very good. Stay on the line for me, guys. If it's Tuesday, it's always another 5 questions with. Be sure to stay tuned for the rest of the week. We have 2 brand new interviews coming to you Wednesday and Thursday. We appreciate you listening every day, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to our bonus podcast, 5 Questions With. Be sure to look for us every Tuesday as we bring back some of your favorite guests from the previous week's interviews and some special best of 5 questions guests as well. If you haven't subscribed yet or hit the like button, tap those buttons now to help other people find Left of Straight podcasts. We appreciate you for listening and look for our interviews with your favorite LGBTQ and straight allies from entertainment, foodies, music, books, and advocacy. We'll see you next week, because if it's Tuesday, it's time for 5 Questions With.